Alrighty, so we're obviously here at Adapt Energy, here with Ben Baillie, one of our very recent customers, or from late last year, December
last year, yeah.
So you had the system installed for about 4 or 5 months now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, excellent. So tell us a bit about your journey with Adapt Energy, Ben.
Yeah, so
how it started.
I actually got recommended by my brother-in-law. He used someone that Paul had contact with down in Sydney, and he recommended Adapt. So I contacted Paul, and I'd had about 5 or 6 quotes already, and at that point, and I thought, oh, well, there's no harm in getting another one.
Yeah.
So I got a quote from Adapt, and it was a very reasonable quote. So I decided to go with you guys based on the recommendation from my brother-in-law down in Sydney.
Yeah.
And yeah, just very happy with everything.
What stood out in that proposal stage and that consultation phase?
I think just the level of professionalism from Paul, and also just his technical background as well.
Yeah,
that gave me a level of comfort as to what I could expect from Adapt.
Yeah.
In terms of it wasn't just another sales person.
Yeah.
Proposing a solar system. The fact that he had that technical expertise and deep level of knowledge was also very very important for me too.
So the consultation was quite thorough.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, very thorough. Yeah.
Excellent.
And he sent the guys around to do a proper inspection on the roof, just to make sure that the system he proposed was going to be workable. And so there were some minor changes from when they came to do that. But yeah, all very very good.
Excellent.
From where to go.
And what was the key driver? What was the thing you were the problem you were looking to solve? I guess looking into solar and batteries.
Look, we recently completed our house build, so we have a big roof space. So I really wanted to take advantage of all that space on the roof. And I've always wanted to get solar. Just so that we're able to be self-sufficient as much as possible, and also the added benefit of not having any power bills was also one of the goals there, and we've definitely achieved that with the system.
Excellent, amazing. So how much were your power bills prior to having the system installed?
Around $350 to $400 a month.
Oh well, yeah.
So quite a lot. Yeah. And obviously the prices, the rates, electricity rates are just going up all the time. So, it was only going to go north from there. Yeah,
for sure.
And also just being able to, use our air conditioning when we want to during the summer without having a, even higher power bill. I think that was also, part of the desire to get a big system, as pretty much as big as we could get.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Having that freedom to be able to use your energy as you want to without the fear of that high cost at the end of the day.
That's right. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
No, it's great to see that outcome, and that's what it's all about for us, helping our customers achieve what we like to call energy freedom.
Yes.
So excellent. Great to hear there, Ben.
Yeah.
What about the installation? How did that all go?
Oh, flawlessly. Yeah. Like honestly, I couldn't have expected anything better. Harry and his team, I think there was about 7 or 8 guys that turned up on the morning, right on time. I think they were a little bit early actually, but very professional. Obviously, high level of expertise, and I think originally they were saying that the system was going to take 2 days to install, but they actually managed to get it done in the 1 day.
Excellent.
Later on in that day, so that was an added benefit for us too. But yeah, they were all just really friendly and professional, and just got the job done, without any issues at all.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, it's quite a fairly complicated roof design with panels in lots of different sections.
Yes.
That's why that's 2 crews that we
Right.
had on site
Okay,
there. It's normally
okay.
three guys for an
Okay,
install.
sure.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
because of the complexity and
Yes.
yeah, obviously beautiful large home with lots of panels on the roof.
Yes.
So we had to make sure that we had the manpower to get
Yes.
it done on time for you. So
Yeah.
that was great to hear.
No, very, very happy with everything. And like I said, they were just, really friendly, helpful. Discussed with, me how, the sort of cables were going to come down from the roof, and there was a couple of different options there.
Yeah.
So that worked really well too. I'm really happy with the end result.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
That extra bit of attention to detail with the install and the
Yeah.
workmanship was there.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Excellent, great to hear. And obviously you chose a fairly premium product, which is our best-selling product at the moment with Sigenergy, the Sigenergy SigenStor.
Yeah.
What stood out with that product? What was the main reason that you liked that product?
I think it was really just the level of technology involved in that. It's brand new, obviously. The level of technology is really up there in terms of what it provides and the simplicity of it.
Yes.
And that for me was a factor too.
Yeah.
And I just really wanted to get, I didn't want to get the most expensive system out there, but I also didn't want to get, a cheap budget system as well. So the Sig, was definitely, that system that ticked all those boxes. And I was just really drawn to it by the, how popular it was, and all the great reviews, and all the all the positive comments out there in relation to the Sig system.
Yeah, excellent. No, they've ticked a lot of boxes, the Sig system, the Sigenergy. They've got the aesthetics in that all-in-one design. They've got the solar and battery inverter sort of combined in one.
That's it.
You've got very simple software that does all the smarts behind the scenes. They've got the safety,
Yes.
Decompression valves and fire extinguishers built into the batteries.
Yeah.
It's a very advanced system which come onto the market, and it's made a great impact. How are you finding the, once the system's installed and set up? Obviously, the app is your user interface. That's where you end up, interacting with the system. How do you find that sort of?
Oh, it's
setup?
really good. Yeah, they're really, really user friendly. There's a lot of information on there, like really detailed information too, if you're into that. Some of it I am, some of it I'm not.
Yeah.
But it is, it's a really. It looks really nice. It's well-designed app. It gives you all the information you could ever want. And I think it's great.
Wonderful. And so obviously the system is covering your energy needs. So the solar and then storing in the battery, so you can use that at night, and you're not really buying too much power from the grid. Would that be fair to say, Ben?
Absolutely. Like over summertime, we didn't buy any electricity from the grid at all.
Excellent.
So we were completely self-sufficient. And even now, like even on the cloudy days that we've been having recently, we're still self-sufficient. Even though the system's only generating probably a third of what it did during summer, but because it's such a large system, we're still generating between 50 and 60, even 70 kilowatts a day, and it's winter. And we've had some really cloudy days, as you know. So it's been great.
Excellent.
Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah, it's great. I think when we're in that consultation phase, and sometimes we recommend, consider filling your roof with panels. It might come across like, oh, you would say that you're trying to sell me more panels, but it's designing the system for winter, for those cloudy days, to ensure, regardless of the time of the year, you're still self-sufficient and you've got that coverage.
Yes.
So,
and it's definitely achieved that.
Yeah.
Which is great. Yeah.
So slightly sort of oversized system for some of those summer months, and then you've got that excess energy available.
Yes.
Is that stored in your battery then?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've got the 48 kilowatt battery stack. So yeah, it's being stored in that and used overnight, obviously.
Yeah.
And then the next day comes around and it generates again, and yeah, we go through the whole cycle once again.
Yeah, excellent. So with that excess battery that's available, are you utilising that? Are you exporting that back to the grid at all?
Look, over summertime we were mainly using it.
Yeah.
Because we'd have the air conditioning on, overnight. So we'd be, using it for that main reason. Now I'm actually exporting it to the grid.
Okay.
So I recently changed over to flow power.
Yes.
Which have a pretty good peak export rate.
Yes.
So we're definitely exporting, the full amount every day, pretty much, because it's providing 45 cents per kilowatt.
Wow.
And even the buyback rate, I think, is around 33. So you can still, make money even if you're buying that power back.
Yes.
Which we have been, at times, definitely over the last period where there's been a lot of rain and cloudy days. So we're actually moved into a zero bill to a credit since moving over onto flow power. So
yeah, excellent.
That's working really, really well at the moment.
So I guess that's how you can increase those savings and improve that payback, even with what would be a slightly oversized system.
Yeah.
When you've got that excess battery available,
yes,
you can still generate those benefits.
That's right.
And get potentially in credit on your power bill.
That's it. Yeah.
Which you could withdraw as income if you want to, or you could leave it.
That's right.
On your bill to ensure that's a buffer.
Yeah.
To make sure that bill doesn't ever come through, even if the rates increase with the power company. So it's a great contingency for that.
It is
for the future, I guess you could say.
It is, absolutely. Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, it's really good to hear you're utilising the system. And are you using the AI with the MySigen app at all?
Yeah, actually, I've just switched over to that. So when I moved over onto Flow, I decided to just try the AI.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can set up lots of different custom time of use schedules within the Sig app. But I thought I'll give the AI a go. It'll just save me from having to set those up.
Yeah.
Not that would have been difficult, but I thought I'll try it. So I've been using that since moving over onto Flow.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's working very, very well. Like, it knows, obviously, that it's got to, sell that power back at 5:30 through to 7:30. So it's automatically exporting that full 30 kilowatts back over that 2 hour period.
Wow.
And on cloudy days, it'll also, top up the battery if it needs to. Obviously, if there hasn't been much sun, and the battery's not, got enough to sell back at 5:30, then it will actually, charge it up, because, as I said before, the buy rate is actually, it's cheaper to buy it back and then sell it. You'd still make money. Yeah. On that trade. So yeah, so it's clever enough to know that too.
Wonderful. So it's making those trade decisions for you and ensuring that it's getting the maximum savings for you at the end of the day, and also predicting your energy usage requirements for the next day, because we can set up time-based commands. Like, for people that are on that flow tariff, you could set a command between 5:30 and 7, to export at that time, but it isn't necessarily going to know the weather conditions or what's going to happen the next day. Yes. So having AI make those decisions, it's just a little bit more intelligent, and it just gets better over time. Yeah. So that's the beauty of that AI system. I think a lot of time AI could be a potential, confusion point or concern for people, or they don't want sort of AI looking after the system, but it's just making simple decisions to maximize your savings. Exactly. and it's focused on that specific task. So it's great to see that working for you.
Yeah, no, it's really, really, really good.
Yeah, excellent.
Very happy with it.
And so in terms of that process, that might be a little bit technical and complicated for a lot of people. In terms of the process from start to finish with Adapt, and in terms of really achieving that credit on your power bill, would you say that's quite simple, and we sort of Adapt
Really
will look
simple.
after a lot of that for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, really, really simple. Like honestly, there's really, you know, you don't really have to understand too much about the system. And with the AI mode, it will do everything for you. And really, you've just got to, you know, say, yep, AI mode, off you go. And it'll do its thing. So, and Adapt could do that for you if you had, you know, someone that wasn't that great on their phone and app. Then I'm sure that would be something that you guys could help your customers with too.
Absolutely.
Very, very easily.
Yeah.
I think you can do that remotely, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we have access to, you know, all of our clients' fleet. So we can jump into the MySigen app on our end, and if there was a customer that was less tech savvy, we could literally activate that AI mode for them. We often consult with our customers and check in and obviously make sure they're on the right energy plan, because it can make a big difference between
100%.
having a small bill and actually being credit on your power bill.
Yes.
It's quite a different feeling and experience. So just from a slight switch, might be the energy plan or the way it's set up with the Sigenergy app, that can make a difference to the results. So we want to make sure you're getting the best out of it. It's not just a set and forget. And as the energy retailer plans change, there might be some alterations required there, and we're here to support that journey for our customers. So
no, that's it. It's very, very simple. As I said, I think you know, the system is so user friendly, and really it is almost a set and forget once you've got it, you know, activated in the app. You can just, you know, leave it and it'll do its thing.
Excellent. So how does it feel to be achieving energy freedom there, Ben?
Fantastic. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, it's a great feeling to have a credit on your power bill at the end of the month. I think last month it was around $206.
Wow.
So that was, you know, really, really great to see. And like I said, it's, you know, I'm just going to leave that there and have it as a credit on the bill. But if I wanted to, I could take it out and get a cash payment from the retailer as well. So, but no, it's a great feeling, you know, just having that, you know, non-reliance on the grid. And yeah, I guess from an environmental perspective, you know, you're doing your thing as well to support that as well.
Yeah, excellent. No, it's not being at the mercy of your power company, because we all know that the prices, as you said before, are only going one way. And if you can be self-sufficient with your own renewable energy at your own property, it's a pretty
100%.
cool thing to do, right?
Very, very cool.
And if the grid was to fail, you know, you've got an abundance of energy to keep living without that inconvenience. You know, it's obviously quite rare in certain locations, obviously being in a metro area, but you know, if there is a cyclone or there is an outage, you know that your family is safe and protected. You can live, you've got your fridge, your freezer, your aircon, the Wi-Fi, and you stay connected.
That's it.
And it's an instantaneous changeover with the blackout protection on the Sigenergy, 0 milliseconds. So you won't even see the lights flicker, which is pretty cool.
And we had we haven't had any outages since the system was installed, but when the meter got changed with the new retailer, because they changed the meter, it got tested, and like you wouldn't even notice.
Flawless, isn't it?
It didn't even do anything. It just, you didn't even see it. It was that quick.
Yeah, that's it. The only way you'll notice is with a notification on your app to tell you that the grid has failed, and that's when you can obviously make that decision to potentially be a little bit more conservative if you felt like it was going to be a longer outage or there was some bad weather predicted. So you can obviously make those informed decisions. But typically speaking, with an oversized system like you have, you don't really need to change your habits too much.
No.
I guess if you had a big pool heater, or you were, charging your EVs at full board, then you may change that slightly in an outage.
Or turn your aircon off, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Be a bit more careful. Well, thanks so much, Ben. Could you just do one last thing for us and just describe in a sentence your experience with Adapt Energy?
Yeah, look, my experience with Adapt Energy has been fantastic. really pleased from the moment I contacted Paul right up until the day of installation, and post as well. There's been follow up and checking in from from one of the team post system installation.
Yep.
And yeah, like I said, it hasn't missed a beat since the system was installed, which is 4 or 5 months ago now. So very, very happy.
Wonderful. Thanks so much for your time, Ben.
Pleasure.
And enjoy your system. And obviously
Thank
we're
you.
here to help as you need us.
Yeah, thank you.
Should we see if we can get a little moment for the new pup of the family here?
Oh, yeah.
If you heard any noise while we're recording,
Hello.
that's from the new
Costa.
young pup, Costa. Good on you, mate.
Thanks, Mark. Cheers.
No worries.
Thanks.